was also the beginning of the Mark Twain Zephyr from St. Louis to Burlington.
Ralph Budd and my grandfather was interested in stainless steel.
I don't know how he got in contact, but now enter part 2 of the story, the Mark Twain Zephyr.
I really hope that my first train ride is on the Zephyr.
Thanks for joining us for another update on MarkTwainZephyr.com, also our Facebook and Twitter pages at Mark Twain Zephyr. I'm Robert Taper, Director of Passenger Development for the Wisconsin Great Northern Railroad, and it's Sunday, November the 21st, 2021. Great to have you along for another one of our Sunday updates. We've made pretty significant progress over the last week on the tank and some of the plumbing on the Huckleberry Finn and the Tom Sawyer. Let's throw it over to Bob and Phil and some of our other workers, and a little video montage here of what they've been working on the past week.
All right.
Yeah, it's going to have to be all wrapped with that braided stuff and insulated. And stuck, Bill. And here we are under the Tom Sawyer. That is the new waste tank, a holding tank. It's all plumbed into the toilets and the sinks on both sides here. We got water heater there, and the other side of that is a pump which has a line going to the water tank. The only thing that'll be left to do under here is some of the water lines, and this will get wrapped with heat tape. We started doing it, but it was getting so cold. What we used to keep the insulation wrapped around the pipes wasn't sticking well, So either we'll wait till we get a decent warm day yet this year, or we might have to catch that real fast in spring when things warm up. But otherwise, besides that, we are all done.
All right. As we had spoke in one of the interviews not that long ago, I said that I hope to have this car and the Huckleberry done by the end of Thanksgiving week. And, excuse me, we're almost there. The Huckleberry is completed. The tanks, the sewer, electrical, everything is hooked up in there. There's some minor things that need to be done underneath, but I'll wait and do them when the temperatures get warmer again. We just finished up hooking up the tank and all of the plumbing in here. The toilets are, everything is hooked up. It's hooked up under the sinks. All that's left are the doors. I'm working on them today. Those will be in the early part of the week. And I got these two overheads here in the hallway and in the booth section here. I'll get them closed up and we'll be right on target.
Yeah, pretty interesting work that's going on right now, from just pure steel to the actual tanks being constructed, insulated, and then being put under the train. Thanks a lot, Bob, Phil, and some of our other crew for showing us all that. And we hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Can't believe it's coming up in just 5 days, but we hope you have a great holiday with you and your family. Some of our crew will be enjoying some time with their family during the week ahead. And we'll be heading down to Nashville, Tennessee next Sunday, November the 28th. We'll have the chance to sit down at Gaylord Opryland with Deborah White. She is one of the prime people who is responsible for designing and putting together the fundraising for the Mark Twain Zephyr mural in Hannibal. She will also share a really touching, wonderful, moving poem by her brother about the Mark Twain Zephyr. We'll share that for the first time. All that coming up next Sunday, November the 28th. In the meantime, have a great week and again, a wonderful Thanksgiving on behalf of the Wisconsin Great Northern Railroad. We'll see you again next Sunday.
Thanks so much for joining us for another update on the Mark Twain Zephyr at the Wisconsin Great Northern Railroad. Before you leave, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can do this by clicking on the red subscribe button. That way, you'll be among the first to know when we post our next update. And be sure to check out marktwainzephyr.com, where we post additional content during the week. You can also watch previous update videos you might have missed. We are also on Facebook and Twitter at Mark Twain Zephyr.
It was so far ahead of its time. It was going to be made out of stainless steel.
Did he design the whole train?
He designed the whole train.
The Mark Twain Zephyr was so crowded, she would have to stand between Lucy and him.
The stainless steel cars, and I at that age and young, and how bright it was, and